Okay, now we are still going to be using the laws of geometry, the reasons in geometry, to try and solve an equation and then find out what x is to determine x. Well, we're given a picture like this, and we've got A, that the big letters stand for points. So there's a point A there, and C, this line AC, and then there's a line AB. In between AC and AB is angle CAB. We could name it angle CAB with a little hat on top of the A, but we have it expressed in this picture as x plus 20. Now the angle BAD, that angle there, BAD, that angle is equal to x. And the last one, CA, and I should have put another letter out here, that angle in there is 2x. So we've got all these things in terms of x. X is one number, but we just don't know what it is. But we can figure it out if we're given this picture. We're told that this is a straight line here from A to D, and I should have put another letter there. And then we just start thinking, oh, these angles together, they form a straight line. Just like the angle in a protractor, they do something. They add up to 180 degrees. We light angles on a straight line. There's our reason. That's the reason we're going to use. So once you've seen the reason, you just write it down. We're going to use angles in a straight line, just like we did with the last example, the angles in a triangle. We just add them up. We go 2x plus x plus 20, there's that angle, plus x. It all must add up to 180 degrees. Well, we can do this first thing because it's a property of geometry that the angles in a straight line sum to 180. Now we do algebra. We go 2x plus 1x is 3x, and 3x plus another x is 4x. That's called combining like terms. We put all the x's together. And then there's just this 20 all by itself. Now we've got an equation that's a little bit easier to solve here. 4x plus 20 equals 180. We know we want to find out what x is, but before we do that, we need to find out what 4x equals. And what do? We do the opposite of adding 20. We do it to both sides of the equation. That's how we solve an equation. So we take away 20 there. 20 minus 20 is 0. Now we're left with 4x equals just what we wanted. But if we take away 20 here, we better do exactly the same thing to the other side. 180 minus 20, that's 160. Wow, we're almost there. We're looking at almost the right answer. Some people will just look at it and go 4 times something, that's x, that's something we don't know, equals 160. They go, oh, 4 times 40, so it must be x equals 40 degrees. Or you can do that thing of always dividing by what's called the coefficient of x. The number that x is getting multiplied by, if you divide both sides by it, you'll get your answer. 4 divided by 4 is x. 160 divided by 4 is 40 degrees. Well, there it is showing all your work. And we've got a bunch of questions to try. Question 1 and 2 and 3. So you can see right there, hey, those are vertically opposite, and you're going to use those. There's a line, there's a triangle. Ooh, equal angles, opposite equal sides. That looks a little bit tricky, interesting. This is called the exterior angle of a triangle equaling these two. Ah, there's some parallel stuff. There's some parallel stuff. There's a reason. It's got a special name, given that AB is parallel to CD. And here's another one, also a parallel reason. And you can build an equation. You can build an equation with all this stuff and then solve it. Well, I hope that helped. I hope it helps.